What's up, YouTube? Klay M0rz back again for another edition of Ask Klay, the second episode. Man, you guys asked some great questions, so I want to get right to them this time. From Pro 550, yo Klay, what's your favorite kill streak combination of any of the Call of Duties? The one I'm using now, I guess. I'm using the Assault class, the Pred Missile, Precision Airstrike, and the Reaper. I love to use those, mainly because I can't get a high kill streak. I'm just not that good. I'd love to be able to put Juggernaut on there, something like that. I just can't get up that high. I will switch it up if I'm playing the face-off maps. I'll put the UAV on there and get rid of the Reaper. But that's my favorite kill streaks as of right now. From Mellow 6100, yo Klay M0rz, great stuff, bro. Why, thank you. What's your favorite kind of music to listen to? You know, it varies from time to time. I'm old school, so I'd say old school rap from the late 80s, early 90s. Love it. You know what? I'm going to do a commentary on music of today, and most of you guys probably won't like what I have to say, but I'll get into that some other time. I listen to a lot of rock, so rock, rap. I'm not much of a country music fan, but music today, man, auto-tune has ruined everything. It just sucks. It makes it, I don't want to get into it now, but that's going to be another commentary down the road. From my man War Everlasting, if you could go back in time and hang out with anyone for a day, who would it be and why? That's a great question with a very, very simple answer. It would probably be to speak with my mom, who passed away about 4 years ago this summer. Would love to go back in time, or have her here now, of course, and just be able to chat again. But thanks, War, for that question. From Santos 191, has anyone ever told you that you sound like Owen Wilson? I think someone may have once or twice before in commentaries. You know, there was a female that left a comment one time, said I sounded like Morgan Freeman. So who knows? Thanks for that question. From Chris Track Ninja, just wondering, what made you make the camper cams, and who was the first camper you ever came across? The very first camper cam was in my very first commentary. I went back to look at that today, and that was a piece of garbage. It was my first commentary, and I'm going to put a link to that at the end of this video, and I want you to go check that out. My first commentary. The first camper I came across, as far as videos, was Lou Cash 87. He was in that video. It was just a small segment that I called Camper Cam within that commentary. And I got some good response down the road, and I ended up making Camper Cam what it is today, just a full series of episodes. So there you go. That's how Camper Cam started. From Itis You Reject, what's the deal with you and FD Chick? From FD Chick X Chris Move, hey, nice name. I have a question. How did you meet FD Chick? And from June PR03, I started watching your vids because of FD Chick. My question is, how and when did you guys start gaming together? Well, it all goes back to that very first video that I did, the first commentary. FD Chick left a comment on there. I think I started corresponding with her from that. Then we did a show. I had a show called the Jay and Klay Show with Big J334.
Let them know your name.
FD Chick. What's up, guys?
Hey, thanks for doing this.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm excited to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
And later on down the road, she did a video about people you should know. I was one of the people featured on that. And I'm going to leave a link to that. That was a video that I think doubled my subs. I've told this story many times, but I'm ever so grateful to FD Chick for that.
Because I genuinely enjoy his videos, and he has a series called Camper Cams, which he just goes around showing people who he's played against or played with that pretty much just camp in the corner waiting for somebody to come by, and they're hilarious. They're really funny, and he does a great job with the theater mode. He does a great job with showing these people sitting there waiting for somebody to come by and picking them off, and he's pretty hilarious.
From there, we started playing games together, and she's appeared in some of my videos, and we've had a good time. She's become one of my best online friends. From my man Sinky, one of my long-time subs. Man, we play every now and then. Do you still enjoy making videos? Yes, for the most part. Sometimes I just don't have time, but overall, I enjoy making them. If I didn't, I wouldn't do it. And do you miss the Jay and Klay show? I think I was nearly one of your first subs. Yes, you were, Sinky. Yes, you were. I miss making the I miss doing the Jay and Klay show, the interviews with Big J334, but I don't miss editing it. It really took me a lot of time, and that's one of the reasons it kind of went away. It took a lot of time to edit. If you go back and look at some of the Jay and Klay shows, you might notice why. I put a lot of effort into it, and it just took me a long time to put that together. But I miss our times me and Big J334 had. It was a lot of fun. From Gamer 1990-100. How'd you come up with that name, man? If you were given two choices, one ending camping forever, there will be no more campers, or two, early retirement, you'll be able to retire at the age of 40. Man, that would be nice. You know what? I'm not going to lie. Come on. I'll retire. Shoot, I could retire. I don't care about campers. I quit playing the game. I just retire and go play golf all the time. Hey, thanks for that question. Hey, Klay from KT Beats. What's your job? Come on, son. My job is killing campers. You know that? And making videos. From Bongola Boss 11. Do you have a favorite sport? If so, what is it? I'd probably say NBA basketball. I like all the big sports. Basketball, football, baseball. Baseball, kind of boring to watch on TV, but I played it in high school. But I like the big three, but mainly NBA basketball. Speaking of high school, how was high school like in your days? From Crasix. How was high school like in my days? What does that even mean? You mean the fact that I had to ride a horse to school in the snow? Place was 3 hours from my house? Little one-room schoolhouse? You mean that? No, it wasn't that bad. But you know, one thing I remember about my high school, compared to high schools today, we had one choice at lunch, and it sucked. You'd get there, and Thursdays was pinto beans and cornbread. I hate pinto beans. I don't hate cornbread. But I would hate that day if I forgot and didn't bring a lunch. I would have to eat, I wouldn't eat pinto beans. I'd eat the cornbread and the little snack that came with it. So that's how high school was like back in my days. It was probably like it is today, but that was then, this is now. From Zayden, who is your favorite big YouTuber? Well, this may shock you. It's not a commentator, not anything like that. My favorite big YouTuber is Casey Neistat. And I'll put up the annotation right here, Casey Neistat. He is a filmmaker. He had a show on HBO, and he is blowing up. He's a filmmaker, like I said. He did something for Nike, and that has just had I don't know, millions of views, I believe. But I'm if you like editing videos, you need to go check out some of what he does. He is an incredible filmmaker and editor. And like I said, he had a show on HBO, he and his brother, about making films. It was like I think a 6-episode show. It's called the Neistat Brothers. Really cool. He's based out of New York. But that's my favorite big YouTuber, I guess. Who is my favorite small YouTuber? There's too many to mention. Well, I guess myself. Who inspired you to get into YouTube? I think I kind of somewhat answered this in the last show, but it was El Presador. I really loved his work, and I said, hey, that sounds like he's having fun. I think I can have some fun. And the last question here, this one comes from Twitter, from Albrecht Dubrial. I hope I didn't butcher that name too much. Does Klay Jr. play Call of Duty sometimes? No, Klay Jr. does not play Call of Duty. I won't let him on Call of Duty because you guys know there's idiots on Call of Duty. There's bigots, racists, people that cuss, foul mouth, yell at kids. I just don't think it's a place for kids. I don't know what the age limit should be, but my son's 8.5, and he's not going to be playing online anytime soon. But I do let him watch me play, as you guys well know. Hey guys, once again, great questions. Please leave some more questions here. If you got anything that you want to know about, leave some questions in the comment section here. I'll be glad to answer them if I can. Check out the first episode to make sure I haven't already answered those questions. Again, wait to the end and check out those video links I'm going to put up. And thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it.